All right, I have a crazy workout I'm gonna be hitting today. This is taking a page right out of the new Tarzan training phase inside my Movie Star Body program. So I'm always about making my courses even better, updating them so everyone that's inside my Movie Star Body program, get ready for the Tarzan phase because we just added it and it is absolutely crazy effective. Now, just to catch you up to speed, for the last 2.5, 3 months, I've been doing almost exclusively bodyweight training. I've been focusing on one-arm push-ups, handstand push-ups, pistol squats. The only weights I've been doing is using dumbbells for some bicep curls and dumbbells for lunges. But other than that, it's been almost exclusively bodyweight training. Now, for this workout, I'm actually gonna be doing the incline barbell press for the first time in 3 months. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how much weight I can lift. Now, before I get into my training, I'm taking a scoop of Kino octane. That's our pre-workout, our natural pre-workout to boost energy, increase blood flow, to produce those crazy pumps and improve recovery. I'm taking a scoop of our Kino aminos to help prevent protein breakdown during fasted training and also to help kickstart protein synthesis and kickstart the muscle building process. And now I'm back on the Kino gains with 5 grams of creatine. It also has L-carnitine tartrate to increase androgen receptor density, help build those key muscle groups. So that's my little supplement stack I've been taking before my workouts to supercharge my results. So we're kicking it off with the incline barbell press. I'm gonna warm up with a few warm-up sets, 135 for 5-6 reps, 205 for 2 or 3 reps, and then finally 245 for 1 rep, just to build myself up to that heavy set without fatiguing myself. So for reverse pyramid training, that's how I like to warm up. Just progressively heavier sets with low reps to just wake up the nervous system, explode up, but not fatigue myself. Now, the fun part. So I'm going straight to 275. Now you might think that that's a little bit crazy going for 275 since I'm just literally 174 pounds. I haven't done this exercise in a while, but I know my body pretty well. And funny enough, because I haven't been doing incline barbell press for the last 2-3 months, I feel really fresh. I feel like very neurally fresh. And that's one of the strategies of my program is that we change things up to allow your body to always keep improving, keep growing. My goal here is if I get 4 reps, that's freaking amazing. If I can do 4 reps at 275 without doing that exercise for literally 3 months, that's incredible. I figured that if I'm a little bit weak on this exercise, I can always say, well, it was the Hawaiian shirt, it cut off my movement, so I have an out. Always have an excuse, when thousands of people are watching you. You gotta get at least 2 or 3. I don't think the hand is ready for that. My broken hand. Oh God, why do I torture myself? Fuck. I actually almost broke my hand 2 weeks ago. So I actually had a really bad injury on my hand. Long story short, I ended up punching concrete twice and I almost shattered my knuckles. I had to go to the hospital, but turns out that, the bone density, the Kino bone density is pretty good. So that actually made the lift harder because when you can, one key strategy to be stronger in your training is to squeeze as hard as you can. If you're a shoulder press something, squeeze as hard as you can, and that increases muscle activation in your forearms, but it also increases muscle activation throughout your entire upper body. It's a concept known as irradiation. Really cool stuff. So I did my incline press, did 3 sets, 275 for 4, 245 for 6, and then finally 225 for 8. So really strong considering I haven't done this in literally 3 months. So I'm excited to build this up, to 285, 290, etc. So that's my strength training. Now I've been really focused on some new concepts from my Movie Star Body program, and one of them is high volume training. So you can build a lot of strength and muscle with the heavy lifting, but to get that icing on that cake, that extra fullness, that extra muscle size, you want to do a training concept that helps build sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, which is the fluid-like substance in your muscles. So we're doing 5 sets of high reps with literally just 30 to 40 seconds rest. I'm getting bitten all over the place. Damn bugs, man. God damn. We're doing diamond push-ups, my feet up on the bench. We're doing 50 pounds. At my first set, I was super duper strong. I ended up getting 25 reps. So I'm really strong when my body's recovered and rested. But by only resting 30 seconds, I barely even got 6 reps after that. So I actually have a lot of muscle growth I can develop from getting stronger at this style of density training, doing a lot of work in a short period of time with short rest. 25, baby. Woo! So as I progress on this style of training, I'm gonna see more muscle fullness. So I have a lot of strength. My body is holding a ton of strength and power, but I can gain more muscle size by improving at that density training, that high volume short rest period. So at this point, my chest is completely fried. I'm feeling pumped. The veins are popping out from the octane, and I'm just ready to go to the next step. So now we're doing some muscle up training. So my local park, I have a local park near me. Technically, they are supposed to be taking off the caution tape. We're way past parks being closed, but they forgot to take off the caution tape, so I'm gonna train anyways. We're starting off with some muscle up training, really building that explosive power. This is from my Tarzan training program. So that muscle up really helps build that explosive power. Having the ability to pull yourself up and over a bar takes a ton of lat and pulling strength. So really good functional movement. Now, unfortunately, I did my first set for 8 reps, and because my hand is still recovering, it didn't feel very good. So in an ideal world, I would have done 3 sets of 8 to 10, but because my hand was really hurting from the shifting my hand position, I decided to stop right there and focus on letting the hand recover. As you get older, you learn that with injuries, the smartest thing to do is take it easy, rest. If you push through it, you only set yourself back. And now we're going to some bicep training. So very cool workout you can do for your biceps is literally just with a chin-up bar, a pull-up bar. It's called the Commando Pull-Up. Any sort of pull-up or chin-up, you're working a lot of the lats and the upper back. But if you want to put more work on your biceps, all you have to do is move your hands close together. So right here or right here. And that increases the amount of tension and work on the biceps versus the lats. Now to make it hit even harder, if you want to work on your biceps, think about pinching your arms close. So as you pull, don't think about pulling your elbows down. For biceps, think about closing, squeezing 2 fingers between your arms. And that will really engage the biceps. And the cool thing with doing chin-up training for your biceps is that normally you do bicep curls, most of the tension you're developing is at the bottom of the rep. And then as you come to the top, it's easier because gravity takes over. Well, with chin-up training, that top part, there's a lot of tension. So you really help develop and build the biceps. So we're doing 4 or 5 sets of 6 to 12 reps. My first set I hit 12. And again, the short rest periods are just destroying me. So then my reps came down significantly. I ended up doing 4 sets, but my biceps felt absolutely destroyed. So this is really cool, badass training for the biceps. The Commando pull-ups, keeping the rest really short. And even if you're super strong, you do 1-arm chin-ups, you can do 100-pound weighted chin-ups, you're gonna find that just body weight on this with the short rest periods destroys you. 80% of your physique is built off the heavy strength, long rest periods, building power, building strength. 20% is the pump stuff. So if you wanna look your best, focus your efforts on getting as strong as possible. And then if you wanna shrink wrap your physique, bring in some of this pump training. And oh, I'm out of breath. So I'm just gonna do 1 more set here. 4 is gonna be good for today. At that point, we've done an incredible workout. The heavy incline bench, the high volume diamond push-ups. We've done literally the muscle up training, and we've done the commando chin-ups. There's only 1 more thing we need to do, and that's build the big fat Kino shoulders. So great exercise is the Cuban dumbbell press. And you're gonna lean forward here. You're gonna lift your elbows up to the level with your shoulder, rotate over, and press overhead. Think about really contracting the whole shoulder girdle and then back down. We're doing this rest pause. So 15 reps, rest 10 to 15 seconds, 5 to 6, 5 to 6, 5 to 6. Wipes you on the floor. And rest pause training is so effective at building your shoulders on lateral raises, rear delts, and Cuban presses, any sort of shoulder isolation movement. Rest pause training works so well because those movements respond well to higher reps. If you go too heavy, it's gonna feel awkward. You're gonna feel it in your joints. You're not gonna feel it on the muscle tissue. So I recommend doing higher reps, but to really get maximum muscle fiber activation, you do a high rep set, rest 10 to 15 seconds, and then your body keeps using maximum muscle fiber stimulation. So that was my workout today, really effective. This is one of the workouts for my new Tarzan training program that's inside the MojoStack Body package. So what I've done with the MojoStack Body program is I've made that the most effective system in the world to go from being in good shape or average shape or sometimes even just kind of a little bit puffy to getting downright chiseled in 12 weeks, to building the body of a movie star, to stripping off fat and putting on muscle in the right places. So if you're someone that wants to get chiseled, your physique looks good, or maybe you're kind of average, but you want to just get into crazy shape, this is the program that you're going to want to be in. You get the 12 weeks of gym training, you get the 12 weeks of our intense bodyweight training, and each one has 3 phases, the low volume, the moderate volume, and the shrink wrap phase. You get my hybrid training program that incorporates weights and body weight, and now you also get the Tarzan training program. So I'm all about making my courses the absolute best in the world, getting my clients the greatest results ever. So I am dedicated to always leveling up my program. Whatever I'm doing in my routine, I'll study it, I'll tweak it, I'll master it, and then I'll put it into my program. So right now, I've taken this new training phase and I've put it into the Movie Star Body program. It is so effective. So if you want to be part of that program and get access to everything for incredible value, hit the link on this video, sign up. You get the Facebook group, you get the gym training, the elite bodyweight training, the Tarzan training, the hybrid workouts. You get my new core training routine, and you also get my mobility stuff. So I've made this the most complete and effective program in the world for you. Check it out, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.